shit. All right, let's play this game. This should be pretty good. I got out of my top 5 cornerbacks, 3 of them are rookies. Word. So. The way I look at it, Blue, me losing 2 games the way I did, it's going to come back to me. I'm going to win 2 games like that. So. You might win 2 games.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always
I gave up 100 points in 2 games.
Step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence.
You know, I was also thinking that since I traded Jones away, my whole team don't want to fucking play.
What is agility?
What is agility? Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, I wanted Josh Allen. Josh Allen is good. He's better than Jones. But the team, the rest of the team do not want to play. I'm like, what the fuck? That shit just bugs me out. But let me concentrate on this, but I keep talking. Huh?
What is agility for? What is agility?
Agility?
Yeah.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
It's the ability, it's the ability to change direction. It's like
Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff
like the shake move when you're upgrading a running back.
Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that
yes,
play,
that's agility. You got better hips. Your hips are not tight.
Knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are
fired up. He could bend quicker.
Like that, I can't help it.
That's why I like agility on my wide receivers, because if you got 90 agility, 90 acceleration, and 94 speed, that 90 agility against an 88 agility defensive cornerback, you're going to get a step on them doing a quick cut. You got 1 step.
Okay.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Yeah.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Yeah. See, I'm practicing that with Barkley, but Barkley could do that too. You know, Barkley could do that too, but I'm practicing with, because that's a different mindset. Just run to somebody and just use the left analog and just slide right by him without hitting the right analog to do nothing else. Yeah, and it works. You just run right by him. You just run right by him and shit.
Third play here. But it's opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Check the call. Mike 20.
Wentz. This is
come on.
Jackson. 14 yards there and an Eagle.
We could win this game, fellas. I'm not scared of fucking Deshaun Jackson. Oh, you got a little one. Let's go.
First down.
All right, let's win this game, fellas. Let's play this game away.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I got it. Man left. Hey, we got 3 down. Watch it. 61.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Going to the deep
and
middle.
He'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a big start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
16. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Second and 6.
Oh, come on. No pressure. No fucking pressure.
They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
That's
and
cool.
I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off.
Who intercepted at the goal line?
Me. I intercepted at the goal line. Giants ball.
They told us repeatedly.
And they got at the 20.
Meetings. We need some plays from our defense.
The broadcast on.
They got one.
You ain't doing
I
that.
think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley, a man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The toss out to Barkley.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Jones.
Oh, I can't throw the fucking ball.
He goes down.
Come on.
Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground.
Come on.
What is OTP?
OT what?
What do OTP mean?
On the board.
No, on the block.
On the block, on the board, same thing. Yeah.
I mean, that's somebody trying to trade.
Oh, offensive tackle. Oh, okay. That's what he's saying, offensive tackle. Gerard is saying OTP with my card company. What? Oh, on the phone. Oh, okay.
Where is bowling? There you go.
Oh, okay. Oh, on the phone with my card company. Oh, okay.
All right, cool. We're going to stop that bullshit up the middle.
It almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a
We
big
okay.
hole last time. This time they opened up a hole.
Different team, got to change up different formations on the line, fellas.
Riley Dixon.
It's called in-game adjustments. That's what I do.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all
If that's
of
your
it.
guy on the line, we're going to put that guy in front of his ass.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Again, you need to be out there anyway because that's your natural position. I just slide you over right there. Boom. We got that shit sewed up. Let's go, fellas. Give me the damn ball. All right.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception.
And that's caught.
Oh, come on. I couldn't fucking get to him.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, bad defense.
One play,
90-yard touchdown. I gave up.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your
Somebody
own
did that
20,
on you. He did that
want
on
something
you.
to kickstart
Yep.
your drive and get it off to a nice
My
start.
strong safety didn't
They
even,
went for the whole thing.
you know,
They
my
got it.
all-pro,
That's a great way
all-world
to
strong
send a
safety
message to
didn't want
the
to
opposing
move.
team.
And I couldn't switch
This
to
will
him.
be taken in at the 1. And not a bad
We good.
return. Here he gets it
At
out
least
to
the scoring started,
25-yard
so then it's my
line.
turn.
Oh, come on, man. You holding my goddamn running back, dude. Get off of him. Shit. Man, you was holding the damn back. Man, you know it's a foul. You can't hold a man come out the damn backfield.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What did they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready? 8, read. Check.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hey, let's go.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. In a heavy traffic.
I didn't want to fucking throw that.
Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he will not get all the way out, but he will take this back down.
I had him double team I had all day.
CD, I know it's
Yeah,
just
I
his
guess I
second
should
year
do
in
it
the
to you
league
because
as a
you know you're
quarterback,
posting open.
but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No, I
doubt
didn't want
about
to throw
it,
that
and
one.
His coaching
I
staff
wasn't
will be
trying to.
emphatic
That's
about
why I
he
was so
shouldn't have thrown
fucking
that ball.
soft.
But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll try to run with Sanders, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now Jake Elliott, earlier in his career, he beat these Giants with a 61-yarder. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned teams down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 31, Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Rest of the game been played.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Throwing on first down. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to it.
Now a clash of bodies here.
What good defense.
Picked off at the 45.
So that's back to...
That'll take you out.
We just made a trade.
Drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. You've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
But that guy, the guy that I had first, his agility was a 79, which I gave to him. But the other guy is 84.
Inside the 10.
They both 6'2", and the other guy, the 73 off guy that he didn't want.
A big play there.
He jumped higher. The other guy is a 73. His jumping is a 73.
And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott it good with a PAT. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
On second down, here's Barkley. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First throw now for the backup car. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Nowhere to escape.
Oh, come on, man. Fuck.
Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough. His defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Another try after the first down sack. That's complete to Slayton. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 35. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
What is he, a tight end? 88 speed for a free safety is good.
Okay, I finished.
Working from the gun, it's Cole.
Oh, I threw that fucking too soon. He baited me into that shit.
I'm sending it again, Laurent.
Oh, well, this game's over. I suck.
He's got daylight.
Well,
it's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned.
It got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
You accept that trade?
So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2. Now Carr toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
87 acceleration, 87 speed, 93 acceleration. Get around that end. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't need it. You know what? Yeah.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Yeah, I'm giving it. Yeah.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All right, rematch. We want to come to New Orleans.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And this time the yards won't come so easy, as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Second and 11. Looking left sideline, it's complete. They give him a gain of 38. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover him.
Here we go. 54 flag. 54. Anyway, blue dance, blue dance.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you created with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then,
this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
The first round draft pick that I said I would give, well, I would give it to him. You had his mind. And then you were going to give him a tight end. You sent him a trade, didn't you?
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd.
Check.
And that tight end that I gave him, let me go.
They'll set up to throw. Caught by the tight end Ertz. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
I said to him, man,
nice job of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Stopped him in his tracks. Here's Sam Martin now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. Last week in the lost 5 punts as he gets this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
I had a run block at a 79 and him run block power 80. Impact block at 91.
We need to see it again.
Okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's just me and you.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On play action, now Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Carr. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Carr now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check safety, check safety.
Here's Dion Lewis. Remember, he started his career as an Eagle. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Carr eluding the pressure right. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Got a man, Slayton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ooh, come on, ooh.
You draw focus.
Brings up 2nd and 7. Eagles 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
A lone second remains now in this third quarter. On second down now. It's Sanders. Oh, good move. He can't get him down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
That was big. That was 6
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. Nifty move. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Giants on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Carr. And that is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Yeah, they definitely ain't got this.
Carr gonna go on 4th down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Wayne Goldman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. So now here's Derek Carr leading his guys up to go for 2.
Yeah.
Now Carr to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
I'm back, fellas. What's good?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Oh, I'm getting beat up.
Following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit
Ain't nothing different. That sucks, man. So, shit. I'll wait till 21.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run that.
I'll just smoke and have fun.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
And what have I been doing? I've been smoking and having fun. Else. Well, I guess you're right there. Because I don't control this shit. I just try to do the best I can, and obviously my best ain't good enough to get no wins. So then, yeah. So then, just ignore anything I say with me trying to win.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Oh no! I'm not gonna say that no more. All I'm saying is I suck. That's all I'm saying over and over again. I suck.
Right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Yeah. So then, all right, I suck.
The Eagles on third down.
All right, now if y'all want to kick me out because I suck, then shit, I suck. What am I supposed to say? I say bye. You know, because I hate losing, but I suck, so fuck it. It is what it is.
And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20
That's
yards.
right. That's right. Yeah. You know, I used to think I was good because I used to play good, but when I stopped playing, then you're right, I suck. So I don't know.
So the drive
I call the wrong defensive plays at the wrong time. So I suck.
At the 47. He'll drop to throw.
No, how about I suck? Nice and easy.
20. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
You can tell the supervisor talking, goddamn. You can tell the supervisor talking.
Man, listen, Giants need a new coach.
They got to give you that. You can tell the supervisor. I'm telling you, anytime
so the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone on first down.
They either a supervisor, manager, they somewhere in the top. They got to get them goddamn pep talks. That encouragement and all of that. Yeah.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Yep.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, the results are like what was that black coach that said? We thought we knew what they are. We thought they said they are what we thought they are. That's what they are. And then the other coach says they are what the record says they are. All right, my record says I suck.
We're making a stand right here.
Playoffs? How many more you want to go? Playoffs? You talking playoffs? You play to win the game.
2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
You play to win, but your record is what you are. You know, your record is, I forget how you put it. Record says whatever the shit. Your record is what it is.
Second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Bring it back.
You know, I play better with unranked games than I do with ranked games.
Ready to begin their next drive.
Yeah, you do that.
The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman, and not much to speak of.
Yeah, people be quitting on me. I don't know. I guess the natural public ain't good enough. I play you people who study this shit and get your team right. You'll beat the hell out of me. I don't know. Like I said, I ain't good enough. It is what it is.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Everything. I try to be defense.
Just 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I try to be. I try to be straight defense and then straight running, and then I pass off the off the running. But if I can't stop you, then it.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
I'm in between.
Let's see what they've come up with offensively after.
Because I'm gonna try to run it, but if you got your whole defense, geared to stop Barkley, then I gotta throw the ball.
On the ground, it's Gallman again. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments and doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Mike 9. Ricky.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now Gallman. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Riley Dixon now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
That was the last game I won in the franchise game, was against that man. I mean, Blue, I'm in like 5 leagues. So in any of my leagues, the last time I won the game was against that man. That's funny.
You played good the first 8 weeks, but
I suck now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point.
But then he got hurt last year, and that messed me up. And then the season after was my backup, my number 2, Slayton. He got hurt for like 8 weeks. That messed me up. So now I got a number 3 this season, and then now he's hurt because Scanlon was hurt for the first 4 weeks, and as soon as Scanlon came back, my replacement for Scanlon, who's my rookie, He's hurt now. So I can't get my wide receiver. I can't get a full function of my wide receivers, but the rest of the team ain't playing, so it don't matter. I just suck. Fuck. Like I said, what am I supposed to say? I suck. Shit, what? What? All day, every day.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
I do, and I don't play without smoking.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought,
and it's fun because you're just playing, you're just having fun.
I think you felt
so,
the same way,
but it's frustrating when you losing.
But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate.
Yeah, I'm just straight competitive, man. I don't like losing at checkers, chess. I don't like losing at none of those. So no, I'm just straight. I don't like losing at a race in the street pole. I don't like losing at nothing. I don't give a damn. So if I just suck because I'm losing because I sucked, then I can accept that because I'm not good enough. All right, I just gotta make myself better. And if I'm not good enough, fuck it, I suck. So then, look in the mirror, call it what it is, say you gotta do better. In the meantime, you suck. So then, I suck. That had nothing to do with it because I already lost the game before that, 31-0. And then I lost this.
I'm gonna send it $45 because automatically you win the division. That's 20. Then I said they go to choke. That's 25. So I don't want to put too much pressure on you. I think that's what it was.
No, that's all right. Blue can keep his $45, man. He can put it in his pocket.
No. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. It just having fun, and
I understand. I'm all with it. If I could take it, just to say that I won it, whether I got it or not, it would be great to get because you know me, I want winning NFC East, and I still got a chance. I'm not totally out of it for these two losses.
Yeah.
So everybody else could beat up on Dallas for me, and then I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about the Redskins or the Eagles. Shit, Redskins mad at me right now. Because when I played him, I beat the hell out of him, just like I'm getting the shit beat out of me now. No, there's certain teams that I play good against, and the Redskins happen to be one of them. The Eagles happen to be another one. Well, who your team, man? Who are you? Who am I talking to? Oh, the same. Yeah, that's what I thought I was playing. I thought I was talking to Duke, and I'm sitting there like, that sounds like Duke, but he's not in the NFC East.
You know that saying, man, put the drugs down?
No, that's saying that you gotta light it up, put it in the air. You ever hear that?
No, I ain't hear that, but you need to put the drugs down. Yeah.
All right.
It's all good. Yeah, I'm not playing. I tell you what, that's the very last game I've ever played or started a game at 11:30. The latest I start a game is 10 o'clock. If it's not 10:05, see ya. I'm not playing. Oh, I can cut the broadcast off now.